Hi guys, I'm Oliver from CMiC, and if you can, how do I control this?
I think it's green go.
Green go? There we go. All right, so a little bit about CMiC, who we are. Essentially, we have software in our DNA. We've been in the software business for 40 years. Some of the largest GC contractors run our software, and our software is specifically designed for the AEC industry. What I'm going to talk today about is how construction management software helps risk managers and members of the project team to essentially mitigate and analyze their risk. So everyone who's involved or been involved in a construction project over $100 million know that these are the typical scenarios. You can end up with schedule delays, cost overruns, and, worst case scenarios, dispute and claims. So the answer to this essentially is coming up with a collaborative solution that engages all the major players from bid right through to project closeout. Sounds pretty simple, but how do you actually do this within a software package and a solution? There are solutions out there. I call them spread marts. Essentially, these are very complicated, sophisticated spreadsheets with a lot of good calculations in them, various storage areas to store your documents, email as your general communication method, and in today's world, file and sync share technologies like Dropbox and Box, you kind of cobble them all together and they give you a solution. Is it the perfect solution? In my opinion, the answer is no. The solution that we bring to the table is a real-time integrated platform that delivers both cost and project data. Essentially, what we provide to our users is a shared database. So there's no double entry. Everything is entered once and only once, and everybody sees their version of the data. What that provides is consistency in data entry, as well as consistency in reporting. Everybody is seeing the same set of data. Everybody's operating in a system that we refer to as a single source of truth. And last but not least, we do provide a platform that supports both external and internal collaboration. So with the integrated benefits, essentially now risk managers are able to detect and identify risks very early. They're able to analyze and assess the risk because everybody's working on the same set of data. They're working in a collaborative manner. All the project team, all the stakeholders are all on the same platform, and they're able to react and mitigate. And going forward, they're able to monitor these things because they do have the data and they have the tools available to them. So, using our system, essentially you can track both financials, so it provides a solution for both back-end as well as in-field personnel. So the operations guys can do their job from an admin and cost perspective. The back-end folks can actually keep processing the financial data associated with the project itself. What I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you through a quick scenario of one of the biggest risks within the construction cycle, which is change orders and variations. So because of time, I'm just going to kind of skip through this. So let's say, for example, I'm sitting with my project team, a variation or a change is identified. Using our platform, you can quickly bring up that three-dimensional model. And you navigate the model, you have a discussion, and then it turns out that there's a change associated with an area in the model. Within our software, as you can see over to the far right, this is actually a log that you can link a number of different project management objects. In the scenario that I'm showing is you can actually link RFIs and PCIs directly to the three-dimensional model. So what does that produce? It produces a nice seamless flow of data. As somebody who's working in the operations side, I can quickly come into the software, look at the log, and see the change item there, click through the change item, and if you take a look at the very top bar, you'll see that there's a link over in the far right side that says Show in BIM, and I can quickly bring up the model that is associated with this change order. So you have the best of both worlds. You're able to capture the project data, the financial data, and also have the document record linked directly to this change order, all within a single view and available with just a few mouse clicks. One of the other things that we provide is now that this change order is in the system, remember it's a shared database, as a financial person or a project executive, I can quickly run what we call a cost status query. And if you pay attention to the two columns that are in there, you'll see I have a potential change order as well as a pre-pending change order. So I can begin to track the changes that are happening on my project from the time the initial data is entered into the database. The change order may not materialize, but anyway, I do have the tools available to me to track that. And once again, we have push technology that alerts people with workflows and so on, consoles and dashboards that'll give you great project drill downs. At the end of this, using our solution, you're able to quickly run the project and mitigate risk. Thank you.